My name's Chad Howard. I am the pastor of ministry strategy, and I am not saying what I need to say. I oversee all the administration of the church. That includes the finances, as well as the local and global missions of our church. If you have any questions about our local and global missions, as well as anything that has to do with the administration of our church, our finances, giving to the church, I'm the man to come to. I have been in ministry for over 25 years and have been God has just given me a passion for the church and just a love for all things that have to do with the church. And I love being a part of just helping the church to become all that God wants it to be. I think at times a weakness of mine is I am too indecisive. I want to think about too many options and too many things and too many scenarios, when really, sometimes I just need to pick the best one and just trust the Lord and how He's leading me. And so, man, that's just one of the things that I think God's really trying to teach me now, is just trust in Him and lean on Him and allow Him to lead me to the right decisions that I need to make. Man, I got a lot of scar stories. Probably my best one is my family and I, we would go to Colorado every summer, and right behind the place where we would stay was this big hill. And I remember we got to take my bike with me one year, and I just kind of looked at that hill and just thought, man, that looks like that would be a lot of fun to ride my bike down. And so I got up there on the top of that bike and just started shimmying down that thing, and I ended up just wiping out and just going head first down the hill and just was rolling. And I still to this day have some dirt that's still under my skin on my hip that has remained since that accident. I do remember one year that I think I went as He-Man, Master of the Universe, and just had the sword right back here and just, I have the power! I always grew up saying Chevy because that's just what my dad was, but I drive a Jeep, so maybe I should just say addendum Jeep. Real men use pellets, because why work harder when you can work smarter? I have buddies that love smoking with real wood, and they're like, man, I stayed up all night changing the wood, stoking the fire, putting everything on there, and man, I was like, man, why do that? Just put the smoker on, just set it and forget it, as Ronco Popeil likes to say. Flour is the way to go. I love me some flour tortillas. I like them both, but I probably go with mayo more often than not. I want to be on Shark Tank. That's like my reality show that, I guess that's kind of reality. It's not really like Survivor or anything, but man, I want to come up with an idea that I get to go pitch, because I love that show. My earliest childhood memory of what I wanted to grow up and be was a trash man, because I saw the guys that got to ride on the back of those trucks, and me and my buddy Morgan growing up, we'd always say, man, that looks like so much fun. I want to ride on the back of a truck when I grow up. Curling. I think I could curl pretty good. Man, my favorite TV show of all time, I love Lie to Me. It's actually one that a lot of people didn't show, but it only made it 3 seasons, but it was one of my favorite ones. It's toilet paper. I wish everyone, most namely my lovely, beautiful bride, would understand that toilet paper does not go under, it goes over, so you can just pull it out. Now, if you have young kids, I know the whole, debate where they spin it out and they just, but once your kids are grown, it's gotta go over.